Michigan House Democrats are looking to change how the state selects the next president.
The chamber is scheduled to consider legislation that would award the state's electors to the winner of the national popular vote. Our David Sackrider joins us in the studio now. So David, why do lawmakers want to make this change?
The argument is that it would make sure everyone's vote counts the exact same, regardless of where you live. Retired political science professor Paul Rosicki says that's not really the case with the Electoral College.
If you are, let's say, a Democrat in Wyoming, your vote's not going to help your candidate. Or if you're a Republican in California or Massachusetts, your vote's not going to help your candidate. So by going to a popular vote, it would really mean every vote counts about the same.
The president is the only office we elect without the popular vote, using the Electoral College instead. But some Republicans argue doing away with it would shift power to big cities like New York City or Los Angeles.
You see rarely do campaigns ever go to a Wyoming or a South Dakota or North Dakota or a lot of other places as well. So if really the current system in some ways does distort votes and gives some people's votes a lot greater weight.
If passed, Michigan would join 17 other states and the District of Columbia in the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact. The change would only take effect if enough states agree to sign on to equal 270 electors, enough to elect the president.
You need a few more to make it actually work, but who knows, by the next presidential election we might have a number of states to make that work.
But even if both conditions are met, there may not be that big of a change. Only 5 presidents have ever been elected without winning the popular vote. The change would have flipped the result in 2016, but not this year or in 2020.
I've always argued in class when I talked about the Electoral College that one of the most strangest things about it is that most of the time it does work correctly. If you looked at it as an abstract idea, you would take a look at the Electoral College and say this is never going to work correctly.
Expect a lot of wish list items like this to get attention in the following weeks. House Democrats are now in a lame duck session, meaning they have limited time before they lose control of the chamber to Republicans in January. In studio, David Sackrider, ABC 12 News.